Hello and welcome to Drawing with Mr. Skywalker. Today we're going to talk about developing your drawing techniques. Specifically, we want to see how we can use perspective to create fantastic three-dimensional art. The technique I'm going to be showing you guys today is called one-point perspective. And to take part, you need to make sure you've got a few things. So you're going to need a sharp pencil, a ruler, and a piece of paper. You got all that? Let's get started. So the first step is to draw something called a horizon line. So I'm going to take my ruler, I'm going to place it about 2/3 up the page. I'm going to draw a horizontal line like that. Now it's really important that as we want our 3D object to look as if it's vanishing into the distance, we want this horizon line to let us know where that distance is. As you can see, I've drawn it just across above the center of page, and I've made sure I've done it in quite light pencil because I'm probably going to want to rub that out a little bit later. So next step, we're going to draw a little cross in the center of that horizon line. That there is our vanishing point. I'm going to talk to you more about that a little bit later. Okay, so now we know where our horizon line is and where our vanishing point is. We're ready to draw. Today we're going to be drawing some cubes, so I need to start by drawing a square. Using my ruler, I'm going to place my square, let's say, here. Here. So, even square, probably make it about 5 centimeters. Let's have a look. There we go. Use your ruler really carefully. Try and make it a neat square. And again, try not to push down too hard. Oh, it's a bit of a wonky square, but it'll do. It'll work. Okay. Rub out that little bit there. That bit there. Okay. So now I've got my square. I've got my horizon line. I've got my vanishing point. Now we're going to make this square into a three-dimensional cube. This is the fun bit. So what we need to do is draw a line going from each of these corners to our vanishing point. And we need to think about which corners we would see if this was a solid object. So I'm going to start off in the bottom corner here, and I'm going to line it up with the vanishing point very carefully, and I'm going to draw a very faint line. Okay. And then I'm going to do one from this corner to the vanishing point. And finally, I'm going to do one from this corner to the vanishing point here. Bit of a funny angle. There we go. And as you can see, it's already starting to look more three-dimensional. If I wanted to, I could draw from this corner to here, but imagine it as a 3D solid object. I probably wouldn't see through the shape unless it was made of glass or something. So I'm going to leave that one for now, keeping it look 3D. So it starts to look 3D, but we're not done yet. What I'm going to do is using vertical and horizontal lines only, I'm going to make this into a cube. So I'm going to look here, and I'm going to draw a vertical line there. And I'm going to draw a horizontal line there. Now, you might be tempted to draw at a slight angle, like imagine it straight there, but that wouldn't be right. It has to be perfectly horizontal. From there to there. And you can see now we have a three-dimensional, well, it's a cuboid because it's a bit stretched, it's a bit longer, going off into the distance. And I can rub out my guidelines, and you're left with a perfect cuboid. And you can experiment. You can keep putting different shapes all over the place. So I could put one over here. I might make something a little bit taller, a little bit skinnier. And then again, once I've drawn that, really simply draw from the vanishing point to each corner, very lightly so you can rub the lines out. Oh, not much there. And again, join it up with a vertical line and a horizontal line. And you can see again, I've got another shape. You can even do it from above the horizon line. See what effect that has. So if I draw a smaller shape here, and again, vanishing point to each corner. Horizontal line here, vertical line, and a vertical line here. Perfect. It looks like all of these shapes are flying into the distance. Brilliant, now it's your turn. See if you can experiment with different squares and rectangles to create cubes and cuboids that go towards the vanishing point. Think about what happens when you draw the shapes in different places. Can you use any shading techniques to add to this 3D effect? So you could use some different shading or cross-hatching. Have a go and let me know how it goes. Remember to like and share this video. Till next time.